We all believe that we're in charge of our destiny. If we just work hard enough, our dreams are going to come true. But I find that doesn't seem to be the case for most of us. We just keep not achieving what we want to achieve and sabotaging ourselves without even actually realizing it.
That's because life's a bloody slog, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's a difference, though, but I think, between people who, it's a slog and they just want to, have relative to success, to people that have these lofty goals but don't do anything about it. And do you get that disparity quite a bit with people you talk to? Like, I want to do this, but you look at their life and you're like, you're not doing anything to get that.
Yeah, I think especially in this day and age of social media, everyone wants to be famous, but for what? Like, just, I don't know why I want to be famous. They just do. But they have nothing to actually be famous for. And I think, with my clients, every single client, we will talk about, whatever their issue is. And with the relaxation, I'll have them imagine a future you without that problem. And I'm like, what else do you want to achieve? What's your goals for 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now? And pretty much 90% of the time I get a blank look. I don't know. Like, they don't know where they want to go. And to me, that's like driving around in a car with no destination.
Do you think sometimes you might sort of know, but it's to articulate that, to know, that you want your future to look different, and it might be that you want it to look easier, but to articulate what that is, the specifics, that can be quite hard, right?
Yeah, and I think it also comes down to a lot of people don't think they can have that future. What they really want, they actually, for whatever reason, don't believe that they can actually achieve it.
Okay, so we need to set some goals.
Absolutely. So I think it's like number one thing is set a goal. Like, what the hell do you want? Do you want to be super fit? Do you want to get married? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to have a baby? Do you want to travel the world, like start a business? What is what you actually want? It's about self-belief, really. It's the biggest thing. I think we all have some idea of what we'd like. We may not believe that's actually possible. So I think an important thing to do is really figure out what's blocking you from having what you want. And a good exercise to do this is imagine a wall in front of you. And on this wall, there's things written on it like graffiti. And what's written on that wall are the blocking beliefs that are holding you back from accomplishing what you want. Like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not good looking enough, or, no one will want to have a relationship with me, or I can't have what I want. Whatever it is, imagine, because we all have these negative beliefs that we've developed from, unfortunately, our families and school and other kids. And we may consciously try our best to achieve these things, but we've got these beliefs holding us back. So I think imagine them all on that wall, and just imagine you have a sledgehammer or a bulldozer and just knock that sucker down. And just, because that wall has been created in your mind. So it's the only thing holding you back is your self-belief.
What if it keeps regrowing, though?
Keep knocking it down.
Just Trump comes along again with his people and rebuilds.
Women are worse at this than men. I saw a thing the other day on Business Life or something. It was saying that women will only apply for jobs that they have 100% of the qualifications, when men will only need 70% of the qualification to extend themselves further. I'll learn on the job kind of attitude.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is you've got to take action and you've got to take risks. And I think that, like Britney Spears' song, Work, sums it up best. You want a hot body, you want a Maserati, you better work, bitch. Yes. And it is, it is that you have to work for it. You have to take risks. Like, Sarah, when I heard you on the radio 10 years ago saying you wanted to, stop eating potatoes, I freaking made a webpage on that, and I called you up. I took a risk. I just started out. I didn't really know what I was doing, to be totally honest. But it's like everything I've ever accomplished in my life, I've taken a risk.
And I think, here you are, yeah.
And everyone in this room, I don't think we are where we are because we are better looking or smarter or more talented than other people. It's because we've worked.
Yeah, and we are decidedly average.
Yeah, well, we're all normal people. And it's but we've believed in ourselves and we put ourselves out there. And I think that is the difference.
Okay, one other thing that we can do.
One other thing. I think it's figuring out your why. Why do you want to accomplish this? So it's that, why do you want to be famous? Is it because you want to be accepted and thought that you're good enough? Why do you want a relationship? Figure out why you want the things that you want. And what's the feeling behind that? Because it's always about a feeling. It's not really about accomplishment. It's about feeling a certain way. And I think that if you give yourself that feeling now, you're more likely to accomplish what you want. And it's we're expecting other people to give us stuff that we don't give ourselves. And that is how can you expect that when you refuse to give that to yourself? So you've got to give yourself that love and acceptance and belief that you're good enough, and you will accomplish the things that you want to accomplish.
And clear out those people, I guess, that are in the way of that. I guess that comes into the blockages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The people that say, no, don't apply for that. That's never going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
go on.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
And for me, like in terms of achieving my success, I've worked out a very simple strategy: just stay as close to Toni Street as possible.
And you're actually in my blocking zone, so I'm just going to hang on.
Watch you back there. How to stop sabotaging yourself and achieve success. We will get this all up at thehits.co.nz. Caroline, thank you so much.
Thank you.